Oh yeah, she is quick. Alright, how to win hard, right? I assume you snowball, but you want to know how to snowball harder?
Yes. I want to end the game sooner. Even though they FF, like, put myself in a position where I'm going to end the game regardless.
Yeah, sure. That's it. Ah, clear down. A little full clear action. Don't know where enemy jungle started. Looks like enemy jungle cleared down. He skipped his camps to be here. He skipped blue. Um, okay. Actually, he didn't skip blue. He probably skipped either Grump or Wolves. Most likely Grump. Yeah, he skipped one camp. So it looks like he skipped Grump. You know his blue's up because you see him on him. And most of the time, if they skip one camp and they have blue, usually it's red click Raptors Wolves blue like this, right? He just didn't do
Yeah.
Wolves Gromp like how we did Raptors Crook. So so here you have an option to technically invade this Gromp. Probably can't do it just because that time is so short. Blitzcrank will be there, or more realistically, probably just double crab mid to crab, also gank mid. I don't know why you gotta look at him because again you know his blue's down. If it was like he skipped blue and it was like he did wolves and Gromp, blue's like way easier to invade, but Gromp's harder because he could like pull the Gromp into the bush, and obviously Blitzcrank comes from here, right? Blue's easier because you could just pull it
Yeah.
here, right? But I think Gromp's way out. I mean it's doable. I think he's just being lazy, right? This guy could have pulled the Gromp all the way into this bush. Then you have no way to
Hmm.
see the Gromp. You have no way to smite it because it's in the bush, right? And then you can't do an extended fight because Blitzcrank's on his way, right? I think it worked out because he was being lazy. But normally this wouldn't. I think this Grump's a little too far because as you boom, I never watched this VOD before and I was right. Look, Blitzcrank did come in
Yeah.
time. See, so if it's blue, you could do it. If it's not blue, you basically can't do it.
Hmm. And then double crab here is never bad either.
Yeah, exactly. It'll just double crab because double crab is worth more than one Grump, and it doesn't cost you flash. And he's right. If he queued or like if Blitzcrank's over the wall here, you can queue you now, and then you have no way to escape because there's too many walls to go over.
Hmm.
Because he has hookup and he showed himself. He could just hook from fog. Maybe it's still flash, but it's way harder when you don't see him.
Yeah. I have like 2 seconds to react or
Yeah,
two
yeah.
milliseconds.
Okay, full clear down again. Good. I hope he's mastery E button.
That was all Lulu polymorph. I swear.
What was the true damage? 2000 HP.
See here, I thought that the drag was actually pretty bad here.
How come?
Because I have my entire top side up and on respawn he can trade. And
Nah,
that's
he's
like,
not. He's not. I mean, look, he takes one camp. The rules always. It's always fine. One camp for a dragon, but two camps is not. Is now. It's not good. How's he gonna get this? How's he gonna get your grump in time? So let's say he just spaced. Right. Let's try. He just spaced in three, two, one. That's gonna take. Let's say it takes 15 seconds to get here. What do you think? 20? What would you want? It's around 620. He just spawned 620.
15.
Let's say 16.
15,
So
he's
he'll
really
get
quick.
there at. We'll do 17 seconds to make it easier. So let's say he'll get there at 6:45. Yeah.
Hmm.
Um, 6:45. You recall right now. He's just started your blue, by the way. It still takes him like 10 seconds to kill blue buff, right? And then you're in time to defend Grump. So you lose one camp for Dragon. But two things. A, don't forget Dragon actually gives you golden XP too. You got level up off the
Yeah,
Dragon, right? And
it's
it
like
and
equivalent to a camp,
and it
right?
gives you 75 gold. It's literally the same amount of gold as the blue buff. So first of all, it's equivalent to a camp. So you don't actually lose a camp. You're just even, right? A, but you actually have the advantage now because now normally you guys are synced. Well, you guys on red, you're on blue. He's on boom synced. But now he has three camps to do, but you only have two camps. So now you're actually gonna be faster to the bot side now. So you're even on camps, but now you're up tempo and you're up in a
Yeah,
dragon.
he's just doing my work.
Yeah, exactly. So you see
Okay.
how it's actually again if it takes more than your he has time to take your blue and your grump, then I agree with you. But he only has time to take one of your camps. The fact that you actually go bot here, all it does is give him more time to take your camps. Like, obviously, if you get a double kill, it's fine. It's worth it, but you get the idea. So I don't think the dragon's bad at all. The dragon's definitely good because it also provides rammus. If it's like a graves, maybe it changes.
Hmm. But the gold's less well spent on rammus.
Yeah, he's just not a carry. So you don't even care about a tank getting fed potentially. And again, he was not getting fed here. We get the idea. He getting stop. He see he didn't take your blue because there's no blue up on him, so he didn't take any of your shit. You're completely fine. You get kill top lane. Home guards are OP. Pull grubs right away. You're gonna full clear down. You see top's fighting, so you good map awareness. You insta show up. Really good map awareness. Take a sip of my tea. Oh, it's hot. Probably ult earlier. We talked about this a
Ults
lot,
earlier.
like from moon speed to get here earlier.
Hmm.
Because either you're getting a reset, so it's gonna get extended anyways, right? Like when you finally get before you get the kill, I'll pause before you get the kill, so you see what's your ult before you get the kill. Before you get the kill,
Well, when I guess when I queue, it's
your ult's
like
still
it's
literally
really
you got a full quarter.
better.
You only use a quarter so far, you know.
Mm.
It's really nothing. We talked about it in the past, just like I mentioned a lot to you, just ulting for movement speed. Like I'd probably ult like I'll tell you when I would ult. Probably ult like right here, you know.
Hmm.
It's only 2 seconds earlier, but potentially if you're able to kill Rammus a second earlier, maybe Darius lives long enough, and then he gets Triumph, right? And then obviously it's maybe Darius will live in general, or maybe in this case he still dies, I think, but in this case this 1v1 would feel a lot less close because Darius would help you do more damage before he dies. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it could matter.
Okay.
Base.
I guess in my head they were both like tanky, even though I have item advantage. Like I don't want to like start autoing Kled or something if he gets low from Darius, and then I get taunted, and then I
Oh,
don't I don't kill either without my ult, and then I'm just cooked.
oh yeah. I just think they're just so squishy that you're gonna. Your ult. I mean, again, you said that before you kill this guy, your ult wasn't even halfway done yet. You know.
Yeah.
I just think maybe I don't know you're overestimating them, underestimating. You're up 2 levels. You know, you're pretty strong. Okay, base, full clear down towards dragon. Good patience. I would take this a little bit more aggressively, like run towards where he's not run where he's at, run towards where he's going to. Like if anything, you could like run towards here, and then if these guys
Hmm.
stop trying to walk up to you, you're just stacking lethal tempo for free, right? Um, I
Yeah.
don't think you really care about the strength that much. Cause yeah, I don't like the idea of how you have to now you're chasing after the Rammus, you see, and now
Yeah.
he actually covered
Chasing is never a good
he actually covered
position.
enough distance where now you weren't even actually able to Q him, right? The Blitzcrank actually stopped you, so I think if you walked better, you'd be able to Q the Rammus.
Okay. I
Uh,
think I was just scared that like Blitz would pull me in, and then I'd be collapsed on, and my Caitlyn would be a little bit too far
I think if Blitzcrank
to
pulls you, you're just killing a
react.
Blitzcrank then. Right? Let's say this guy pulls you, then you're just killing Blitzcrank. Like, it's funny, you know Rammus is half and Blitzcrank's full. Blitzcrank's probably at this moment still squishier. Blitzcrank's probably still like easier to kill the Rammus. Like, if you had them both stand still like a target on me, I had to actually think you'd kill Blitzcrank same speed, if not faster than Rammus, just because he has so much less armor, right?
Yeah.
And no aftershock and all that other stuff, right? So
Mhm.
I think if he pulls you, you're just gonna kill the Blitzcrank then. Like, okay, nice, you pulled me. Now I just kill you instead. You know?
Yeah. But did you like the intent of the play to
Yeah,
sit
I
there
did.
for
I
the
think
counter
you need
gank
to hold your
or sit there?
when you're playing against tanks, you really have to hold your E. Like here, you just E. You're not even auto range, right?
Hmm.
And so by the time, let's say you actually just got on the Rammus, your E's already halfway gone. Like your E's like especially when you're playing against tanky champs like Rammus and Blitzcrank. I mean, first of all, you just need to hold
Yeah.
your E better in general, but especially when you're versus tanks, it's way more important that you're actually using your E for when it's up. Again, back in the day, I told you, Master E's used to put 3 point skew in the max E. Just that's how OP your E is. So when you miss your E like that, it's just like that's really bad.
Hmm.
Actually, the only reason why you don't want to base is because you don't have Rage Blade and the components are just sucking, right? It's just a fucking. This is a bunch of bullshit. It's an amp tone. There's nothing to base
Yeah.
for. Yeah, you have to base for
Yeah. I
blood.
just want to sit on math for like the fucking
Yeah,
100
yeah.
gold or
There's
whatever.
no way to base. That's one of the worst components ever. I don't understand. With this. No, game looks good. I think it was just what the mistakes Where optimizations are the level 3 invade, you could have died and get you flash burnt. You could have double cred for free. So that one mistake. What else? That's one. This is all good. Here, I think this is good. It's fine to go by here. But this is like a learning thing where now you thought dragon was bad, but now you understand it's actually good, right? In here. So second thing. Third thing was maybe ult earlier. Really small point though. And then the fourth thing was your E on this bot fight. Those are the only 4 points, and the pathing different, like the pathing for this fight. Those are the only four things I for this game.